wish I could transfer this feeling to you through this video. Enjoy it for what it is. This is one of the least explored ruins in this area, and yet it's one of the most visible ones. It's the one that we look at all the time when we stop on the other side there to look at this side of the mountain. So it's great being on this side because every time you come back to these ruins, you find something new. There's always a surprise. No matter how many times you come back, there is always something new that you will see. So whatever you see on the inside of the circle won't make sense to you looking at it from here. But the moment you see the aerial views, you'll see very instantly that these internal structures follow the cymatic patterns of the original stone circles. By now you should know that the stone circles are really representations of sound frequencies that come out of the earth, and each stone circle is a representation of the sound where it was built, representing the frequencies and therefore the cymatic shape or the cymatic pattern of that stone circle. Here we are approaching the Dravidian symbol of fertility stone circle ruin. But even before we get there, there's another broken down section of a ruin that lies here. This makes no sense. We have to come back and investigate this. This is such a mystery, and just looking at this, my imagination and my experience, having studied these ruins for 11 years now, is just going through the roof. I just want to come back and explore this. This is brilliant. This is that little attachment to the circle. So it's like a circular structure here that comes back on itself. It's almost like an Ouroboros snake eating itself, with the head of the snake this side, missing its tail, and then coming into this. Now, I have not studied, I must admit, I have not studied this symbol of fertility deeply enough to be able to expand on it. But it seems to me like standing here, the download that I got is like the head of the snake coming in, and this is like the womb, and it's impregnating the womb of the egg over there. So there's the circle over there, and this is the attachment to it being impregnated, the womb being impregnated by the sperm, the head of the snake. I want to go back and look at this in more detail, but this is what I'm seeing when I stand here. I might be completely wrong, so forgive me if I am, but if you come here, see how amazing this is. This wall is not big. It's a very shallow and a low wall, but look how wide it is and how perfectly and beautifully it was packed. This was obviously done for very specific ceremonial purposes. So the Dravidians must have held ceremony here, fertility ceremony, or who knows what else inside this circle.